Okay, the question that I have to answer for you today is, can a virgin use a menstrual cup? The short answer is yes, and I'm going to go over all the reasons why you can if you are a virgin and why it's a great idea for you to do it. There are a couple different factors that come into play if you're a virgin that's thinking about using a menstrual cup, and the very first thing that you need to consider is your own comfortability with your body, with your vagina. If you've never put anything into your vagina, it could be a little bit daunting, but just give yourself time to learn your body and to relax, because it will end up being a huge lifesaver for you, and it's actually a good thing and a healthy thing to get to know your body. The next thing to consider is your flexibility. Our vaginal canals are strong and resilient, and they're actually created to expand and then go back to their normal size, or else how could we have vaginal births? So it seems like, oh, it's scary to put a cup up there, it's going to stretch out, but the thing is it's actually okay, and it will fit great into your body, and your body will stretch out naturally and go back to its normal size after you take the cup out. And if you're a first-time user and you've never put in a tampon or anything into your vagina, we recommend that you do use some lubricant, and we sell an amazing Pixie cup lube that's great for that. And we also recommend starting with a smaller cup and then using the punch down fold as your first method. It's completely understandable if you're a little bit intimidated and maybe a little bit scared to try a menstrual cup, but the thing is, you just gotta trust your body, relax, use the lube, use the smaller cup, because naturally, anytime you're putting something into your vagina, whether it be a tampon or a cup for your first time, there can be a little bit of discomfort, but that's why the lube and the smaller cup size will help you get to a comfortable cup experience in no time. You probably heard me mention that you should use the punch down method if it's your first time using a menstrual cup, and also to use a smaller cup. So I'm going to demonstrate the punch down method so you can do it at home. This is the smaller size of the original Pixie cup, and I'm going to show you what to do. So you're simply going to take one side of your cup and punch it straight to the bottom like that, and it forms a little triangle like this. So it makes it as small as possible so it's easier to put it inside you. I still use this fold and it's the most comfortable for me, so make sure to try this out if it's your very first time using a Pixie cup. There are two more things that you need to know if you're considering using a Pixie cup as a virgin. And the first thing is that your hymen may stretch. And your hymen is a thin outer layer that partially covers your vaginal canal. It's something that does stretch with activities such as bike riding or putting a tampon in. So it could stretch, but your vaginal canal will not stretch. The next thing to know is you cannot lose your virginity to a menstrual cup. Believe it or not, we get this question all the time, and women are wondering if they use a menstrual cup, if they technically won't be a virgin. And the answer to that is you will still be a virgin. Your virginity only has to do with sexual intercourse. It doesn't have to do with a menstrual cup or your hymen for that matter. So you can absolutely use a menstrual cup and still be a virgin. Women all over the world are wondering if it's okay with their culture or their religion to use a menstrual cup, and to that I say we should be allowed to use whatever we want to make our lives easier. And so we hope that all women will consider using a menstrual cup so they can experience the same joy and freedom that it brings all of us. The last thing that I want to add is I have a young 14-year-old cousin who just started using a menstrual cup, and she absolutely loves it. Yes, she's a virgin, and it has changed her life. So there's one tried and true example of a virgin that uses a menstrual cup and has had a great experience with it. And remember, we do have our 100% satisfaction guarantee, so if whatever reason you don't like your Pixie cup, then we will refund you in full, and there really is no risk and no issue in giving it a try.